Here are some morbid facts about Ozzy Osbourne. During a January concert in 1982, Ozzy bit the head off of a bat that was thrown on stage. Ozzy claims he thought it was rubber, but it was actually a live bat that forced him to be treated for rabies. One night in 1989, at the height of his drug addiction, Ozzy randomly told his wife Sharon, "We've come to a decision that you have to die." He then lunged at her and began choking her before Sharon managed to press the panic button under her table, and the next thing she knew, Ozzy was gone and the cops had arrived. She was later quoted saying, "I had no idea who was sat across me on the sofa, but it wasn't my husband. He goes to a state where he gets a look in his eyes where his shutters are down, and I couldn't get through to him." Ozzy said he had no recollection of the event, and Sharon dropped all charges. After an ATV accident in 2003, Ozzy stopped breathing and was technically dead for about 2 minutes before being revived. The crash left him with a broken collarbone, ribs, and neck vertebrae, and his heart reportedly stopped during surgery. Between this incident, several tour accidents, drug-induced seizures, falls, and multiple surgeries, Ozzy now has permanent nerve damage and a metal rod in his spine. He's admitted that even just standing up without help is a massive struggle. In 1982, while wearing his wife Sharon's dress during a photo shoot near the Texas Alamo, Ozzy drunkenly urinated at a memorial erected in honor of those who died at the famous battle. Ozzy was arrested and ended up being banned from the city of San Antonio for a decade. While on tour with Motley Crue in 1984, Ozzy asked Nikki Sixx for a line of cocaine. Upon being told there was none left, Ozzy grabbed a straw and proceeded to snort some ants off the ground. Nikki later confessed, "From that moment on, we knew there was always someone who was sicker and more disgusting than we were." During a drug-fueled breakdown, Ozzy once shot all of his family's cats, and then sat under a piano for hours with a knife and a shotgun, waiting for Sharon to come home. He later described it as the lowest point of his addiction and the moment he realized he had completely lost control. In the early 1980s, Ozzy hired a performer named John Edward Allen, a dwarf actor who appeared in Blade Runner, and nicknamed him Ronnie to mock rival singer Ronnie James Dio. As part of Ozzy's live shows, Allen was theatrically hung from a noose on stage every night during the Diary of a Madman tour. Allen struggled with alcoholism throughout his life and died from a drug overdose in 1999 at the age of 50. In 2010, Ozzy had his genome sequenced to determine how it was possible for him to still be alive after so many years of abusing his body. Researchers found mutations related to addiction, metabolism, and Ozzy's Neanderthal ancestors. In fact, he carries several 100,000 genetic variants that had never been seen before by scientists. Meaning if Ozzy wasn't a literal mutant, he likely would have died decades ago but is still breathing at the ripe age of 76.